there were a number of times when T and Do were not satisfied with the students' growth, the students pushing and pulling, actually, was more of the terminology that they used. Pulling was pulling from their minds, in other words, thirsting for what they had to offer us. And so they would sometimes come to a meeting and say, we're not getting anything new because you all aren't digesting what we gave you, and you're not thirsty for the next step. And so they actually taught us how to generate thirst. And I remember them doing that in the rare time that we actually moved the classroom east of the Mississippi River and to actually Mississippi. And we were near Biloxi, I believe, but not too close. We were north of there. We were camping, and it was when T was still in her vehicle, and I was partnered with Destody. And I remember what they said was that you all could start a technique of asking the next level what more you could do to increase your growth, to accelerate your changeover. Changeover meaning the movement of next level mind into our pillowcase, our pocket, the soul container that we were given. And do that in a way that was out loud, so that your partner could hear it, hear that you're doing it. Didn't mean that they wanted they said that you don't make it, obvious, like you yell it out or anything like that. You kind of say it quietly, but you're not hiding or and I know this is different than what Jesus said about praying to your Father and going into your closet. Well, before this moment, I can't remember any time where we did anything out loud. So this was an exception, and they could make exceptions because they were writing the rules based on what they felt like they were being given, or that they had been given, because T brought the amount of mind with her into her vehicle that she needed for this task. And Do said that T had grown in the kingdom to be able to actually be in more than one place at the same time and have more than one vehicle. Do didn't feel like he had grown to that stage. He thought that he put his vehicle in a closet, or he discarded it. Sacrificed it in a spacecraft crash. He didn't actually say that. All I heard him say was that he might have left his vehicle in a closet. And I don't know how literal that was, but to do this task. But he said that before they had seriously considered that that we, the soul, the saints, I say we because this vehicle is a horse that the ranchers captured and pulled out of the world, which is the definition of being caught away from the world, is the rapture, and being given a training opportunity, and what comes with that is an implant of a soul container. And but the next level can give people soul containers whenever they want to. And so I'm not I don't know how many people, human beings right now that are walking around the planet have soul containers. And just because you have a soul container doesn't mean that you're filling it with next level mind and demonstrating next level behavior and ways. The biggest one of which is the recognition and of a level above human, and T&O as their most current representatives. That's the biggest demonstration of living next level mind, because if you don't have the living next level mind in you, then you can't possibly believe in that, even to a degree. I mean, I'm talking about belief enough to where you're considering it, belief enough to where you're willing to pay attention to the information that they brought. Now I lost where I was. Well, maybe there's a closing point.